Star. Just talk us a bit about why you've decided to come to Star and the situation that's surrounded.
Yeah, difficult situation. I mean, we were the biggest show in the Northeast, the Legends. I did it for 13 years, and we went on holiday recently to Australia. And on the return, we were called in the office and made redundant there and then. You know, it says that our contracts, despite having 2-year contracts, that was the end, and we wouldn't be allowed in there that night. We were told at 5:30 we were due to go in there at 6, and that was on a Monday, and that was it. As easy as that, and that was the end. So the show that we did for 13 years, they had massive figures. My biggest disappointment was not being allowed to go in there and thank the people who's backed us to the hilt over the 13 years, who supported us greatly, who's made us the best show in the North East and throughout between 6 and 8. That was my one regret. I couldn't get back in there to say, look, thanks for your support, brilliant, and hopefully see you down the line.
I was going to ask you how, because obviously 13 years of doing something that you've done in, day out.
Yeah.
How did you feel? When you
Absolutely, you know, I was gutted. You know what I mean? It was part of my life. You know, 6 and 8 every night. We were there all through the footballing season. The only time we were off was in the holidays when the football was off. We dedicated 13 years to that. Our lives to a degree. We were always there. We were always punctual. We always gave our straight talking opinions, and with all the figures to back it. And just to be sort of thrown aside, you know, and this happens to the guy in the street every day of the week. You know, I don't feel sorry getting made redundant. It's just the way it happened. And thereafter, you know, as you're walking out the door, you can't work for 3 months. And I just think, well, where's the justice in that?
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, have you had messages of support? You must have had quite a fair bit.
Without a doubt. I mean, obviously, the social networks these days, you've got Twitter, you've got Facebook, and I'm heavily involved in it, and I've got a right few thousand following myself, and I've been getting a few messages out there, but the support has been unbelievable. You know, the amount of people that say, we're switching off you there, and hopefully you're back in the airwaves, we want to come on and support yourself and the other lads, the legends. So yeah, the support's there. We've got the audience, we've got the figures. We just need to transfer them to another station.
Which is why you've come to Star.
I just led you in lovely there. Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, at the start, Coast Radio, which is it's a charitable station, non-profit station, they got us involved to start, got the ball rolling. Star have come in and says, hey, we'll give you a bigger platform, you know, airwaves across the North East, and that's what we want. We want to rope as many people as we can in to the new show. And I've no doubt in my mind it'll work, and it'll be massively successful, and everybody will benefit from it, except 1 or 2.
Well, I was going to ask you, actually, because a lot of people will think, well, where were the other 2 guys?
Yeah, but what happened, because of the 3-month clause, that you're not allowed to breach the contract, me being me, I read a bit in the local paper, the Evening Gazette down in Middlesbrough, which I've did an article for 10 years, and they asked me, you know, do you want to talk about your dismissal from the radio? I told them the story, but the radio, who will not mention, they put out a statement, and the one word that jumped out at me was a decline in figures. Now, factually, that may be true, but the radio industry had dipped figure-wise. The radio industry, not the station I work for, everybody. But what they failed to say is we were number 1 for that station throughout the 13 years, number 1 in the North East, and number 1 in the country between 6 and 8. So for me, that was misleading people, so I corrected it. And because I corrected it, I was accused of breach of contract, and I received an email. Probably the letter went to the wrong address, but I received an email saying that I had breached contract and my severance money for the 3 months would not be paid. So that's why I am here. The other 2 guys obviously want to get the money. They don't want to breach the contract. They're entitled to do that. I'll back them in doing that. But me being me, you know, I've got an opinion. People can stop my money, but they'll never stop my opinion.
Have you spoken to the other 2 guys?
I talk to them regularly. I've been in meetings with them, I've seen them, I've talked to them on the phone. Not a problem. You know, we're hoping the whole idea is me to juggle a show here at Star and keep it going for the 2.5 months or whatever it is till the guys come back. So really I'm just keeping it alive, because if none of you say anything, for me, we're dead and buried. Because that's nearly a month in holiday, 3 months off, that's 4 months. You're right into the football season. For me, the Legends would be dead. I'm making sure it still goes ahead.
So the other two guys will eventually join you?
Without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. We're all working hard behind the scenes to make it right. Obviously, vocally, they're not saying anything. But as I say, they're entitled to do that. But me, I'm going to keep talking because that's my style.
Okay. Obviously, we're going to launch this campaign.
Over the years, you know, there have been campaigns, free the Guildford 4, the Birmingham 6, and now it's free the Gateshead 2. And we know everybody in the North East knows who we're talking about. I don't even know if I can mention their names, but I'm sure you know who they are. One's a Markham and one's a Geordie. So hopefully, free the Gateshead 2. Let's get a campaign going and let's release them out this silly contractual rubbish. It's jargon. It's rubbish. And there's no reason. Look, the way I describe it in my simple mind, it's like your missus telling you, look, I don't want you anymore. Get out the door. And as you're walking down the garden path, she shouts, and by the way, don't you be going with a woman for 3 months. I know what I would tell her, but that's me.
Well, I suppose looking to the future, it's looking brighter than what it was a week ago, for instance.
Without a doubt, as I say, Coach Reader got the ball rolling. Stars came in, gave us a massive platform. Hopefully we're going to build throughout the network up here in the North East and give the people what they want. They want local content. They don't want businessmen in London with these suits telling us what we can do, what we can't do, pulling shows or the rugby under your feet. We want to give the local people something that they connect with, and they know our style, they know who we are, they know us to a degree, they know what our makeup is and we know theirs, and we speak the same language. The guys in London don't know anything about up here in the North. They make the major decisions, they don't know who we are, what we are, in fact they don't give a damn, but I don't give a damn about them.
And to talk about football as well, which is a great North East passion.
Without a doubt, this is, over the years it's been a hotbed. Recently it's probably been a sick bed, but it's back in course with Newcastle doing brilliant European football. Sunderland's get Martin O'Neill, and I'm sure they'll have a great season. And Middlesbrough, under my old teammate Tony Mowbray, and don't forget Hartlepool Darlington. It's a hotbed of football, and really looking forward to the season and everybody tuning in to Star Radio.